There's that pretty face everyone's come to love. Alright. Next I'm going to tackle the handlebars, install the clutch, and the accessories. Feels good on this side. And then you install the front fender. And you need 4 of these little rubber inserts to stick inside the fender in each little hole, as well as the 4 bolts supplied, 8mm head, I believe. As always, grease them as you grease all bolts. Okay, and now we have a front fender. Okay. Squeeze these and push this up until it gets to be about there. Just like you see on mine. Okay, now to mount your control panel, control switch, you're gonna have 2 screws, and this comes off. You're gonna want that, mount that close on the handlebars so your fingers can use it. Once you have that mounted, 2 8mm screws on the clutch lever, you mount that on the outside, and you plug these 2 wires in right there. Be very careful, those are fragile. Push it on gingerly. Okay. Now we've got the handlebars controls as well as the clutch lever installed. 2 bolts here. There's a little tab on this. There's 2 screws on the bottom side. Quick, simple little process. Okay. Alright. Tail lights, same as the front blankers. 14mm screw. Nut, I mean. Made in China. Ooh. Mine's street legal, so we'll cover up that one. The rest is just, you know, slapping plastics on. I like to adjust the clutch cable a little bit. Right in here. I like to zip tie the speedometer cable right to there so it's not binding against the wheel. I like to push the horn back a little bit. Just bend her back so your cable don't clutch it, catch the horn. And I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we just installed the shift lever. There's a 10mm screw on the front side of it. All you do is back it out, push it onto the shaft, line up the screw until it's in a good position, and screw it back in until it's tight. Next, we're going to move on to the foot brake controls. Right here, what you need in your supplied hardware is your foot brake lever, this giant washer, these 2 cotter keys, and this pin, as well as these springs. This spring hooks to the parking brake light or brake light switch. The other spring's gonna come to this front nub right here. And I will show you what it looks like complete. Alright, now here we go, fully assembled. Put that big washer on the back here with a cotter key. Put that pin through here with another cotter key. Big spring on the bottom. Little spring to the brake light adjuster. I'll wait to tighten these plastic nuts up. Doesn't take too much to tighten them up, so be careful or you'll snap them off. Make sure the brake light isn't on when you start the motor. If it is, you're out of adjustment.